Thought it'd be fun to take a look at the real reason why Ubisoft is in the position that it is right now. Assassin's Creed Shadows and Star Wars Outlaws are really just, they're just more wood for the fire. They were already going up in flames thanks to Skull and Bones. And I got a couple things I wanted to look at showing you just how this game fell apart. So, as Endymion said in his video, Ubisoft allegedly spent between 650 to 850 million on its quadruple A Skull and Bones game. Yes, we're out of the times of AAA. We're now in the era of the quadruple A game. Remember when they were pitching this game as that? Trying to make it sound like it was going to just change everything. It's a shame. I wish this game would have been good because it should have been. You already had the blueprint. The reason they made this game is because of Black Flag. In my opinion, probably the best Assassin's Creed game. That's actually a great game. That's like the one Assassin's Creed game I spent time with because it was just more of a pirate game. So you already had it, and you blew it. Why couldn't you just follow the blueprint? It's the same thing when I see Warner Brothers screw up Superman over and over again. It's like, dude, you have the Christopher Reeves movie. That's the blueprint right there. How do you keep messing this up? But they just keep doing it. So, yeah, this game costs a lot of money. And you go and you look back at the history of it and its failure. Here's from Insider Gaming. Exclusive Skull and Bones has less than 1 million players total, including free trial players. And that didn't last long because they came in. The free trial players tried it and then bounced. So this isn't good. 850,000 players is what they were saying here, speaking with their sources. This game costing $70. Also heard it. This should have been a $40 game. It's a live service game. It's right here. I think we all know this is a $30 to $40 game at best, but it's not in our control to determine those things, said one employee who worked on the project. The thing about this, which makes it even worse, is I've seen this game on sale for, I swear I saw it for $10 on the Xbox store once. Or maybe it was a physical copy. Like, this game has been made real cheap, and it's never coming back. It's never coming back. It's been crushed by Sea of Thieves. Like, this was, from what I was told, is what they were trying to do with this is be a more serious Sea of Thieves. You should have just made this a single-player game. This is like a live service multiplayer game. You should have made it a single-player game. You should have made it for less money, and you screwed up thinking you could turn this into the Fortnite of pirate games or some shit, and you paid for it. Skull and Bones review, an exceptionally boring live service shipping sim. Now, here's what's funny about this. If you go to the Metacritic, we can kind of get a picture of what people were saying about it, and this is of the PS5 version, 3.3 out of 5. Pretty low. And it's like this across all platforms. Here's Xbox. Here's PC. Not good. This game is a massive disaster for Ubisoft. And $850 million, well, up to $8 million or $850 million. And look at these reviews. Trash. Quadruple A pretend pirate game with no swashbuckling, only lame fetch quests. I look forward to never owning this game. Repetitive from the get-go, boring game with very little in the way of a real storyline, very limited ship styles to choose from, and only small and medium-sized ships are available. There are hardly any players online, so this just adds to the boredom level and much more. Quite the sad experience for a pirate game. You want an example of a company feeling passionless? Look no further than Skull and Bones. Quadruple A quality, they said. The long-wanted pirate fantasy, they said. The fact that you can't even engage in hand-to-hand combat almost speaks for itself, as much as the fact your ship has a stamina bar. You didn't misread that. The pirate ship has a stamina bar. The fact that people still trust Ubisoft after creating these hollow, borderline, AI-generated gameplay loops is ridiculous, not to mention how butt ugly this game looks and how it's crammed with live service nonsense. It doesn't matter that ship combat is halfway decent because they promised much more than that. Here's to hoping Ubisoft goes out of business. And this is back in April. I didn't know that the ship has a stamina bar. Holy shit. No hand-to-hand combat. If anybody played this, can they confirm these things in the chat? Because that's wild. How the hell do you not have hand-to-hand combat in a pirate game? Such a disaster. So $850 million. What a joke. Here's what Endymion said in his video. I was told that the project that ruined Ubisoft was actually not Outlaws or Shadows. It was Skull and Bones. My sources told me that they had seen multiple different versions of the game that were each completely different over the years. They said that they were told that the budget that was spent on Skull and Bones, it ranged somewhere from a 650 to 850 million over 10 years, he added. And that Skull and Bones failed so badly for Ubisoft, it was the actual reason why they were dying the way that they are. He said, it's not actually Outlaws and Shadows, if you can believe it. So they sunk a legendary amount of resources into that game. It clearly didn't work and did not work out for them at all. And that's true. That's true. This game was in development for like 8 to 10 years. I mean, this is all very believable. You put a $70 tag on it. Nobody takes to it. People that do give it bad word of mouth, and it died. In this game, I mean, it cost a lot of money to make this game. Probably more around the $650 million range. But regardless, stack that on top of what's already happening with all these failures. X-Defiant, that game's dying. Assassin's Creed, likely not going to perform well when it comes. Star Wars Outlaws selling around 1 million units only. That's what's being reported. And you have the makings of a bankruptcy. I don't know. They don't have Nintendo cash on hand. I can tell you that. And they probably are going to go under. I think they're gonna probably get bought by somebody. That's what I think is going to happen to Ubisoft. Probably next year when Assassin's Creed flops. By the way, this game should probably be coming to Steam. Maybe they'll make some of those sales up. We'll see. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.